Hello there. Thanks for watching my views and news. Four news stories for you. First one is from the Oromia region where a don't strike has been conducted. What was the target? Were Ola members target of this don't strike? Because the people killed reportedly are not Ola fighters. Secondly, Tigray, where I reported 2 days ago that a protest was being planned, and the protest was leading to a controversy, a dispute between TPLF and Tigray interim government. Now we have received more details about this upcoming protest in Mekelle, Tigray's capital. Thirdly, Addis Ababa government wants to test its employees through a competency test, which is becoming very controversial. Test was postponed a few days ago. Azima party has issued a statement about this test. And fourthly, Ethiopia has now officially defaulted on its payment of interest on 1 billion euro bond. Firstly, viewers, first news story is from the Oromia region where a drone strike has been conducted. Drone strikes are mostly being conducted on Fano groups, mainly in the Amhara region. We have seen only a few drone strikes in Oromia this year. Main target of air operation is Fano, not Ola. Even in this drone strike, which was conducted in Oromia, no Ola members were killed reportedly, though we're trying to get more information. For me, it's surprising because whenever drone strikes are conducted in Oromia, target is Ola. But in this strike, no Ola member was killed, according to my sources. That is why it's very important development. What was the target? Was it a mistake? Or target was not Ola, but target was some pro-Fano elements. Well, the attack was carried out, don't strike, was carried out on Monday, a few hours ago. And it was carried out in Horogadoro Valaga. In Horogadoro Valaga, there is Kambolcha district where the strike was conducted at night. Ethiopian drones have the capability to operate at night because these are very modern combat drones. Drones remain up in the air conducting surveillance. And based on this surveillance and intelligence from the ground, mainly intelligence from the ground, the drones strike targets on the ground in mainly Amhara. In this strike, some church employees have been injured and killed. So I'm trying to find more details. I shared with you what I learned. It seems that Ola was not a target of this drone strike. Rather, some maybe pro-Fano elements were trying to organize there. But again, I think we should not jump to conclusions. Only confirmation is that drone strike has been conducted in Horogodoro, Valaga, Kambolcha on Monday. Casualties being reported. Some area crops caught fire due to the ammunition used in this drone strike. Secondly, where now it has been confirmed that a peace demonstration is going to be held on Sunday. Abira is one of the organizers. Mr. Abira is one of the organizers of this rally. He's a lawyer too, and in his talk with some news sources, he has confirmed that a peace rally is going to be held in Mekelle on Sunday, 21st of December, Ethiopian calendar date, which would be on Sunday. What is the agenda? Has Mekelle government, Tigray interim government granted permission for this rally? Yes. Abira organizer says that yes, permission has been granted by Mekelle mayor and Tigray government. Very interesting because We know that Tigray opposition parties were not allowed to protest in Tigray and Mekelle. They were beaten. Their party workers were tortured in Mekelle in front of media. Media workers were tortured. TPLF was not allowed to hold a meeting in Mekelle a few weeks ago, but now government is backing the organizing of a rally. That is why this rally is leading to a controversy. Pro-TPLF elements are lashing out at Tigray interim government. They say Tigray interim government and Prosperity Party are in alliance. They're working to weaken TPLF. What is the agenda of this rally? Well, the rally participants say that they are taking out this rally to demand peace. They want an end to all wars, all conflicts in Ethiopia. They're demanding the release of people arrested in Ethiopia, release of people arrested because of their ethnicity. So agenda is not Tigray specific. Thirdly, they are going to demand the return of IDPs and refugees too. A big problem for Tigray government is the return of IDPs. Tens of thousands are still in parts of Tigray. They were expelled from western zone, Volkai to Marasagade, some from southern zone, Koram, Raya, Lamata, Koram. And despite announcement by the government that the IDPs will start returning soon, it has not happened so far. Fourthly, the rally organizers are going to demand discussions to resolve political disputes like the dispute between Tigray and Amhara, dispute between Fano and government. It's also a political dispute between Ola and federal government. So, agenda slogans are not Tigray specific. They are Ethiopia specific. Very interesting messages from Mekelle about Ethiopian matters. Let's see. I am in touch with the developments there, so we'll try to update you if anyone has more information about the real agenda behind this rally, about who rally participants are and what could happen. Do contact me on SAJID672000@gmail.com. Thirdly, viewers, a competency test being organized in Addis Ababa has become controversial. Addis Ababa government wants to test its employees for their competency. Around 16,000 Addis Ababa employees are going to be tested. They are going to undergo a test, written test, obviously, and after that, it will be decided about which portfolios posts should be given to them. It's a very important development because now some groups are claiming that Addis Ababa government is going to adjust Oromos to top positions, and Amharas could be victims of this test. That is why questions are being raised. A human rights organization issued a statement today. Izima party of Birhanu Naga demanded clarity about this test. Who are the directors who are overseeing this test? Who will prepare the final result? And what will happen after this test? The Izima party says that it wants clarity about ethnic quota, if there is any ethnic quota allocated for employees, and what is the criteria on which the employees are going to be tested. This test is becoming controversial. It was postponed last week. Results of the test will not be accepted by all parties. Let's hope that this competency test does not lead to ethnic tensions in the capital city, where some Amhara groups accuse Addis Ababa that she is trying to impose Oromo rule in Addis Ababa. There have been leveling allegations against Addis Ababa about teaching of a Afan Oromo too, that she is imposing a Afan Oromo in Addis Ababa schools. And we have seen the issue of raising of Oromia flag in Addis Ababa school. There are several videos on that this year and last year. Fourthly, because Ethiopia has now officially defaulted on its interest payment on 1 billion euro bonds. A 14-day earlier this month, Ethiopia failed to pay around 33 million US dollars interest on its euro bonds. A 14-day grace period was given to Ethiopia. This grace period expired yesterday. So now we can say that Ethiopia has officially defaulted on its international payment of interest on euro bonds. Ethiopia said that it wants to treat all creditors equally. That is why it is not paying the interest. But obviously, Ethiopia has defaulted. No one can deny that Ethiopia has defaulted on interest payment on 1 billion euro bond. I remember that last night several viewers said, Sajid, you just exaggerate about Ethiopian economic crisis. Nothing is happening. GDP growing, GDP set to grow. You share a very dismal picture of Ethiopian economy. Now, this is what I share. I quote sources. I share evidence with you. I am not saying Ethiopia is going to collapse as a country. Economy is going to collapse, and there's going to be no authority in Ethiopia. I am only sharing developments with you. Developments indicate that businesses are closing. Just yesterday, we heard about Tasty Foods PLC, which closed, which shut down permanently because of lack of foreign currency. A bottler shut down a few days ago. Ethiolese withdrew from Ethiopia. So all this is, I think, sufficient to conclude that Ethiopian economy is under severe pressure because of lack of foreign currency. That is why Ethiopian government is in talks with IMF World Bank for a loan of 7 billion US dollars. Thank you for watching.